Is vegan ideal? Because carbs are not. You see, every time we consume carbs, we're telling two terrible things to our body. Firstly, we're saying, don't tap into my fat reserves. And secondly, we're saying, don't give me full energy, don't heal fully. So we work in an oscillating manner. We can, and most people do, run on carbs for fuel, but we can as well, and we work way more efficiently by working on fat. So you just had dinner, and if you had a traditional dinner, it is high in carbs. So every time you have a high carb meal, you force the needle to go here, to go to glucose burning through the carbs you eat. And you go to bed, and the needle starts going. About 8 hours in, the needle might be around here. If you don't have breakfast, the needle will continue to go here. And you're starting to burn fat for fuel. And so you don't need to eat your lunch because you will not feel that hungry. Once you pass those 10 to 12 hours, because you can burn fat for fuel, you will not be hungry because you will be being fueled by your own fat stores. And when you get to this side, you get amazing things because your body converts the fat into ketones. Ketones allow your body to function more efficiently. First of all, when you don't eat carbs, or at least if you do, it's a very small amount, like up to the most, like 40, 50 grams a day, your body is not only able to burn your fat stores, which is amazing, you will feel great because you're not full of crap in your tissues that you just had from your meal. And listen closely, because glucose burning, only gives you 30 ATP, which is the official cell energy measurement, and fat ketone bodies give you 105. You will get more than 3 times as much energy. So if you want to live to the fullest, if you are a person looking to heal the fastest, or if you are an athlete looking to get the best energy without destroying your body with copious amounts of caffeine, you should be fat burning. Sure, there are some people on the athletic community that find that carb loading is intelligent. And I have no proof against it. But if you do carb load at night so that you are fat burning the whole day, you carb load at night, the needle goes back here. But by morning, if you don't consume breakfast, you reach lunch and you're fat burning again. Not perfectly, but you're fat burning, at least a little bit. And you should go to your race fat burning, to your athletic endeavor fat burning. Why? Because you want the best performance. You want the 105 ATP, not the 30. You want as much energy as you can have. And it would be dumb to cap your energy at 30 when you can go up to 105. It will be kind of an unfair advantage that you'll have, but all the others have that possibility. They just aren't using it. You see, just because it has been done for a while doesn't mean it's the ideal way of consuming high carbs. You look at for example, bodybuilders, they used to have beautiful physiques. They used to have a flat belly. Nowadays, not my own words, but look at what even Arnold Schwarzenegger is telling us, that they have to make a huge effort to keep their tummies in, and after the photo is taken, boom, it's not pretty to see, and it's not healthy for sure. And we possibly need to get back, ideally we should get back to a sort of harmony where we just don't go for numbers, but we go for health, harmonious health. You want the best performance, sure, but you don't want to live a retirement that is not great, that you're not full of health still. So yeah, live an amazing athletic career, but make sure that it preserves your health for when you're old. And why fat burning for athletic endeavors? Not only you're going to have way more energy, but you will be outside the wall. You know, the runners typically go full of glucose when they go running, and as they go in their marathon, they starting burning more and more and more of the sugar that is stored in their muscles. And there is a time in the marathon that there is no more glucose, no more sugar, no more carb derived fuel in the bodies. And what you want is to grab a quick snack. But if you don't grab a quick snack, your body has two options. Either you die, or it forces the needle to go fat burning. And what all of them, the ones that don't eat the snack, report is you feel a wall, you feel a wall, you feel a wall, you feel a wall, you feel a wall. And then suddenly, a runner's high. Your body found a way because he doesn't want you to die. He thinks you're maybe running from a bear or something, or a lion or whatever. You're in the wild and you need to survive. And it breaks through with that needle in a sudden movement, and you're suddenly fat burning. And you feel a high, you feel much better. And you can run forever because you have fat forever. But yeah, even if you're very slim, you will have plenty of fat compared to the very small amounts of sugar, of glucose, of carb-derived fuel that our bodies can store. So why go to a run and deal with all that trouble, with all that effort, when you can start a race after the wall and already in runner's high, already in I can run forever mode? If you're an athlete, think about it. Do you want or not 105 ATP? More than 3 times more energy than your adversaries, your colleagues. Do you want or not to be past the wall on runner's high? Do your research. Maybe fatty ruminant meats will give you far better performance than those shakes and protein powders and whatever. Because what do they have? Taurine, carnitine, carnosine. What does ruminant meats have? Those exact substance. Even vegan athletes are taking those. So kind of makes you think like they're vegan, but they need to supplement with animal derived compounds. Something doesn't add up. Yeah, and just think about it. You want to have the highest testosterone possible. Either you're a runner or an athlete, or like you're a bodybuilder, to get the best results. And what is the precursor of all hormones, including testosterone? Fat. And saturated fat, especially with stearic acid, is the best possible for hormone precursor. So do your research, but I want you to have the best results. And you might have been told all your life that oatmeal was going to give you the best performance, but maybe that is not true. Why did we lose the golden era, the silver era, the bronze era knowledge of animal foods that have the highest nutrient density of all the foods? They're the least probable to cause food sensitivities. They are the best for healing and well-being. Why did we stop those? We used to have athletes that were at peace. You could have a talk with them and they would be great guys. Nowadays, athletes are not comfortable in their skin, are not at peace, they do not have inner peace. And you can see that mirrored in their accessories and what they put in their skin. Their skin is no longer clean, it is full of drawings. Why? Because they don't feel at peace, they don't feel good in their own skin, so they always feel a need to add, to change, to mix things up. When you're truly comfortable in your skin, you don't need to pierce your body like I did so a couple years ago. You don't need to fill your wrists with paint like I felt a big urge to back in the day when I was full revolted with life. You don't need to constantly be balding your hair or cutting it super short like many women are doing these days. Like I balded myself very often when I was highly revolted with life. Life can be much broader, it can be much more peaceful, caring, forgiving, if you start by trying to give yourself peace, care, and forgiveness. And the way you're going to achieve it is not just by spiritual trial. The way you're going to achieve it is by having a cleaner diet, one that is free from oxalates, from phytates, from lectins. And you can only get there with carnivore, ideally fatty, ruminant based. Try it out, give it a try. Try adding more, as much as you're comfortable, fatty ruminant meats to your diet. I feel safe recommending so because I myself struggled with a lot of symptoms, both mental and emotional, as well as physical. Heck, I was having asparagus and brown mushrooms and sweet potatoes and hazelnuts, and I was feeling big pain in my joints. I was not as comfortable as I wish I was in my own skin. And after going, I first started going just pure fish, but fish had a problem. It didn't give me much energy. But I felt amazing emotionally. And once I switched to fatty ruminant meats, I only eat beef for the time being, and fresh beef because of histamine. You might even need to take a DAO enzyme to get rid of excess histamine in your body before your body ramps up its production. But yeah, I wish the best for you, like I wish the best for myself. And this is why I do this for myself. And think about it. Think what you want for your life. Leave a comment. Tell me that I'm full of... Telling me that you've learned something the other day and it makes far more sense than what I'm saying. Or tell me, oh, I just tried for 2 weeks eating more fatty ruminant meats and I feel better. Who knows? But feel free to leave a comment and to say what you want, as long as it's respectful to me and to other people in the comment section. Look in the description, I might add chapters there. And if you find this type of content valuable, I always post out new videos. Please do subscribe, it helps me out a lot. Also share if you know somebody that will benefit from this knowledge. I highly appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.